Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So today we want to talk about our physical bodies and what we're feeling with this ascension process and what we can do to make this process a little easier. So let's get started. We're going to do the cosmic cleanse to clear all of the schmuzz out of your aura, right? And any negative thought, any negativity, I mean, there's a lot of that around, isn't there? So we're always needing to clear that. And that's why we call it smudge in a bottle, because it'll work in your room, in a space. It clears. We use it all around the house to clear the house. What?
Smudge in a bottle or sage in a bottle?
Smudge in a bottle, I call it.
Smudge, okay.
I did. That's what it says right on the bottle. Smudge in a bottle.
Okay.
All right. So, off track. Anyway, and then we have the cosmic thrust oil, which of course helps to align us and then transcend you through time and space. And last week we gave you that technique of connecting to a plant or something, and when it gets cooler maybe we can do some diva work, but right now it's just so hot outside. So we're going to take one drop of the cosmic thrust oil so that we can help us to transcend this 3D very carbon-based world that we are currently in. Bring it up through our energy field, cup your hands together and take a deep breath in. The nice thing about 5D I was thinking about earlier is that we no longer have the microorganisms that disrupt us in 3D. You have a few, but not very many. Very rarely do they disrupt the human body or the planet because it's in harmony. And a lot of the derangement that you see is a result, you know, those viruses and bacteria and all of that, are because the collective is distorted, you know, because of the error, which is the duality thing. One can serve self, but when one serves self, we aren't serving the whole, we aren't in harmony with the whole. So then you get these negative energies that come out. So it's good that we will see that change in the future. So I know, I was just thinking about that today. So, but it is having to do with what we're talking about, because we're talking about our physical body. And as the energy of the earth is increasing, and she is going through some upward ticks lately, not actual ticks, but click, click, click. So we are feeling more of that energy. So you're having more and more viruses and things like that that are here to disrupt the human body. So what we need to do is, as it always is, blast more light. So if you feel yourself being influenced by energies, then the only thing you need to do is hit yourself with more light. I'm going to be doing a workshop in the fall that will teach you a light technique that just blasts out negativity. I can't teach it in these weekly videos. It's kind of a thing. So we're going to do that because we want to have as many people as possible have that technique. So let's get our connection to the earth and feel that energy, and don't feel like, you know, I guess in a more 3D sense you'd feel like God is getting you kind of thing. Nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort. These things are expanding us, and we indeed saw COVID do the duality. It was very polarized, but some people really evolved and accelerated, and others fell into anger and fear, and once again into the 3D aspects of things. So we want to focus today on how to deal with our bodies and what is going on. And as I said last time, space is shrinking. You know, they even found that the Earth actually was a 29th millimeter or something of a second faster. But we are feeling like years and years ago we would say, don't go in time, don't wear a watch because you'll never have enough time. Time was already no longer working in the paradigm. Now we're running out of space. And what that means is that the worlds are coming together more and more and more. So 3D carbon-based illusion is losing its grasp on its illusion. So now you can't understand why you can't get anything done in a day. So I usually set out 2 or 3 things to get accomplished in a day, because if you do too many things, then you're going to get really discouraged. And if not, I just have a list, and it's on the list, and I just keep going with that list so that I don't feel like I'm not completing things, because I'm a very goal-oriented person. So I like to complete things. And the other thing is those little tiny stupid things that we call stupid are taking up more and more of your time. Because what used to be very easy to accomplish with daily routines are now sucking so much of your space that you're not able to get to the other things. So what goes? Your, routine or what is important, like something 3D world says you have to do. So it's very important that, now this is going to sound contrary, but it's very important that you try to get 2 meditations in a day. What do you mean, you say? You just said that there wasn't any more space, so why am I now adding something to my time? Well, because it will expand time. It'll expand your space. You can expand space in that you can make it as much as you need in a day. So you want to do that as much as possible, and meditating more. Patrick and I have been really making an effort to do more meditation, to take more time to go into space, thereby getting more done. This sounds contrary, but it's true. Right, Pat?
Right.
I love to catch him off guard. All right, so that's difficult, and you need to schedule that because it's difficult to get. And you may not get it every day, that's fine. But if you could do it, 2 or 3 times a week, it's going to kind of catch on, so that you're going to get more and more of that. Because our space in 3D is colliding with 5D. So the veil is down. I think of it like hitting the veil. And because it's not really like there's an end to space, it's just hitting that veil of our illusion that we call 3D. And we don't know where to go. We don't know what to do. Your body is feeling the same thing. The molecules in your body are colliding with the distortion of 3D illusion. So again, the more you meditate, the easier it is to let your body transcend that and move into a lighter space with it. And keep your thoughts, of course, positive. Don't let the negativity get in the way. And that's where, again, that's a 3D trick to make you uncomplete unaccomplished. Oh, I didn't get that done, and what's wrong with me, and all of those crazy things that aren't true. So we want to make sure that we are coming from the light 24/7, and that we expand ourselves in space through meditation. So those things will help you get through the Ascension symptoms. We also have our Ascension oil, of course, but it will help you. So let's do it. All right, let's bring in that gold light from Source, and it comes down, all the way down into your body, into the earth, to the Mother, where you can feel her transformation, and you wrap yourself around the grid, and that energy comes back up your back, with the essence of the mother in it and comes back to source. And then we bring it down again. And we bring it around and around and around. That's good. That's good. And as we feel this, we do not fight that we are losing space in 3D, because that's what we want, right? So all we need to do is expand ourselves into 5D, and then it becomes more comfortable. Does 3D catch you off guard sometimes? Sure. Just bring yourself back into 5D space. All right, so now we bring it around and around and around. And now we bring it up into the well of the mother. And we feel the well of the mother. And we're going to use our Ascension oil so that we can get into connection with nature and all creatures, as we did last time. 1 drop on your third eye, and then a little under your nose. And you just smell that. And allow yourself to feel that expansion in the well. And connect into that energy that is the Divine Mother, that is the 5D connection to all creatures and the harmony that brings us to that cosmic consciousness. And then we bring it up into the root. And in the root, we are doing a great job at dissolving all those 3D DNA structures, but when you feel yourself bogging down, maybe you have a headache or you're dizzy, it means you kind of hit a little block in the road. Just breathe it through in that root chakra, breathe it through. And then just sit and meditate for even 5 minutes, and it'll get you out of it. And then bring it up into your sacral chakra. And again, we may be hitting some paradigms. We may be hitting some belief systems that are, you've had plenty of lifetimes to gather lots of belief systems, lots of stuff. So let's just work it out. So these are signals for you to see that you got to get this out of here. So let's get it out. And the more we do that, the easier it is to become in harmony with all of that old stuff and to remove that from your DNA structure. Because remember, we as the star children, as the light seeds, are being asked to do it through our bodies, through our minds, through our hearts. And then you bring it into your conscious use of power, where you remove all the conflict. Get that conflict out of there. You no longer react with conflict with anger and fear, but kind of like, what's up? And then you look at it in a light way to find a light solution. And you bring it through your solar plexus, where you're now going to radiate that out to all of humanity, that they can let go of their paradigm, their limited thoughts, as we are in this together. And as we said last time, we radiate that out to all the governments, because now they'll quit coming from their ego-based selves and start to come from their heart. So we practice first with us, and then it radiates out into the collective. So the more we do this, the more we affect the world. And then we bring it into our empathic shield, and that empathic shield helps us not judge all the silly games that go on this planet. And man, do they go on and on and on and on for a little bit longer. Because remember, not everyone has to get this. Only a percentage, like 1% of the planet. That's all we need. in order to shift this paradigm out. And we're getting very close now. It doesn't look like it when you watch the news, but we are. And that brings us into our heart, where we just keep beaming the light. We just keep loving one another, no matter how crazy someone is and what they do. Bad people don't know they're bad. They think they're doing a good thing. They think they're light. They think they're loving because they don't know love. They don't know light. So how can they know? They don't yet, but they will. And now, to today's star, we get to conscious intent. So let's focus on conscious intent. We're going to spend a little time here because this is where we manifest our light world. So we want to bring that light in and out of right here on your thymus. That part of you is the chakra that is one of manifestation. We want to manifest ourselves as totally light beings, as manifesting harmony and crystalline energy, and transform ourselves and the world to 5D. We leave behind 3D. We leave behind the gross distortions that 3D has had forever. We don't leave 3D behind forever, but those gross distortions, the error, will be gone forever through your consciousness and my consciousness. So let's do this exercise together. Breathe it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. So the only light that we feel, experience, and have in our body is that of consciousness, of love, and release, 2, 3, 4. Letting go of all the aberrant energy and bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Feeling clarity, hold, 2, 3, 4. Letting it go, 2, 3, 4. Bringing in that light, 2, 3, 4. Holding that light, 2, 3, 4. Gathering all of those non-harmonious energies and releasing them, 2, 3, 4. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Let it go, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in that we manifest a light and harmonious existence, 2, 3, 4. Let go, 2, 3, 4. When you feel out of balance, you do this simple breathing to bring you back. And then we bring it up into our throat, that we feel our throat, that we are manifesting as a light being, and removing all of the old paradigm, all of the distorted illusion of 3D, and moving into 5D love and harmony. So let that go, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Let it out that we are confident in our expression of being a light seed. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And let it go, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up into your third eye, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Dissolve all of your insecurity, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, gather all that insecurity and release it, 2, 3, 4. Bring in that divine inspiration, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release it, 2, 3, 4. Bring it into your crown, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Release it, 2, 3, 4. Bring it into your crown and feel how divine a being you are, connected to the whole. Hold it and release it, 2, 3, 4. And into the telepathic notch, 2, 3, 4. That it activates as we are able to not judge one another and to let go of all of our old 3D views, limited thoughts, paradigms of judgment, and be one and whole on this planet. This is our job. So when you feel conflict, when you feel that you're out of balance or that you're being bombarded, this is not an attack. It is a gentle wake up. So let it just dissolve in your body. Take the time to expand yourself into 5D space and let it relax. Let your body relax. Let your mind relax, that you may experience the harmony of moving to 5D. So I hope this helps you, because I know a lot of people have had problems with Ascension symptoms. But if you look at it differently, it's not a problem, but a little nudge. It might help you. And the more lives you've had, maybe the more you have. It's not a judgment of how good or bad you are. It's just how much junk have you accumulated? That's all. And the more you have accumulated, the more opportunity it is to get rid of those deranged energies. So thank you. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I love you all. I'll see you next week, and be sure to subscribe to me. Thank you. Bye-bye.